Hey guys, what's up? We're at my house. Today's opening bear day, opening turkey day. 73 yards. I got a broadhead target set up. I got a big block behind it. I got the block target up off the ground at a height that a bear would be. And we're gonna shoot these guys right here. We got a fill point and we got a Grim Reaper Micro Hades 4-blade. What we're gonna do here is shoot broadheads. Then we're going to shoot a fill point and just see how close they are. So this bow is the RX3 Ultra. Just got done building it with the help of Spokane Valley Archery. Just paper tuned it, and we're at my house. We're in a safe place. If you hear the chimes in the background, that's wind. I'd say it's less than 10 miles an hour, but I can hear it's a little windy, but it's realistic. So I just did a walk back tune video. I thought the bow's shooting pretty good. And then I'm using this Spot Hog Fast Eddy. Comes with a sight in tape. So you sight in your 20, sight in your 60, match that sight in tape with the number corresponding, which in my case was the 18. So I grabbed the sight tape number 18 off the packet, put it on there. So hopefully it's as accurate as the fill points. My last shot at 60 was like 12 or a 10x. So right now we're at 73. We're gonna slide out to 73. Broadhead coming up first. So at 73, left to right, perfect, a little low. Now, if we shoot this fill point and it goes straight bullseye, we'll know that broadheads are definitely going lower. We're gonna have to do some adjustments, and I have an appointment with Spokane Valley Archery on Wednesday, right before I head out for my first bear hunt, where we're gonna just double check everything, and I'll be well armed with, hey Josh, help me tune my bow. Looks like my broadheads are shooting low. Who knows, maybe this will go right in. We'll see. So just as expected, that fill point pretty darn close to the center of what I'm aiming, and that broadhead was off to the right. I'm gonna shoot one more broadhead and risk running an arrow just to see if I can double confirm, and then I will shoot all these broadheads individually and see if they're all hitting that same general area. At this distance, 73, in my ability, I'm not worried about like grouping like this real tight. We're looking for kind of a pie plate group. Again, we're at 73 yards. That shot felt really good, really clean break. I'm gonna take you guys down there. Let's see what we got. Obviously, I'm aiming right here. This was my first broadhead shot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the knock a quarter turn on this one, shoot it again, see if I can get it to group better. Fill point and broadhead. This one is pretty close. This one's gonna be first up to bat. Now, for turkeys, I'm gonna use this setup in Washington, lighted knock. And then for Idaho, I got a whole nother set of arrows I gotta switch out to, because Idaho's the only state you can't use lighted knocks. So in my regular knocks weigh 8 or 9 grains less than these. These are the contenders from Knockout. So I'm gonna have to do a complete different setup for that. And that's cool. That's why I have a couple of bows, so I can do kind of a bear setup and a turkey setup. So we just put this one in. This broadhead made it to the quiver. We have more to shoot. Yes, that was a brand new broadhead, and yes, I just shot it into foam. Now it's not a brand new, but it's still razor sharp. So that's gonna be my first arrow. I adjusted the knock on this one a quarter turn. I'm gonna shoot it again. I got this idea from Randy Ulmer. He does this at 100 yards, which we could do, I guess, but I don't shoot out to 100 really very often. But 73 yards is a pretty good poke for me. And that's about, I mean, the furthest I've ever killed an elk is about 70 yards. And I don't know, I just feel like for me personally, with adrenaline, backpack, and terrain features, and it being a wild animal, I guess 70 is about where I'm comfortable in the field with fixed broadheads. All right, let's see if we can get this broadhead flying. No, same spot as the last one. Let's shoot another one. And that one is. It's right in the sweet spot. Probably shoot one more and then go pull just so we don't ruin arrows. I got room for one more without breaking any arrows. Awesome. We got some keepers in there. We're gonna put 2 more in. Last one. Okay, let's go check it out. All right, so this is the arrow. We tried turning the knock on, and for whatever reason, this arrow just doesn't group. It's not going in the quiver. This is my next 2 shots. And the fill point was kind of right here, so it's like we're kind of shooting left. Did I ruin anything? No. Both arrows are flying good. They're going to be in our good pile, because then I moved my windage. I followed those 2 arrows, so I moved my sight to the left and then grouped all in this pie plate. So these are all good arrows. So I'm pretty happy with that. This is broadhead testing. We eliminated 1 arrow and we did have to make an adjustment. So I'll go back and I'm gonna shoot my fill point and then shoot my number 1 arrow and just make sure they're close. If they're not, it's not a big deal. I'm going to the archery shop on Wednesday. I will fine tune in the morning and make sure that whatever we need to adjust, and I'll learn what we need to do. I hate messing with the rest. I'd rather twist strings in a press because the rest is just completely perfect over the burger hole. It's set up. I don't want to mess with the rest, so I'd rather twist some strings, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll go see my archery coach and have him mess with it, and we'll get it dialed. So my last thing I'm gonna do is 1 more fill point and 1 more broadhead at 73. And I'll film it for you guys. And by the way, I live by an airport if you can't tell.